Speed. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about domination. It's about knowing that when your foot touches the accelerator, you hold the power to bend time, to compress distance, to command the road in a way 99% of drivers will never experience. And in 2025, the definition of fast has been rewritten. We're no longer talking about cars that merely hit 200 miles per hour that's ancient history. We're talking about machines so engineered, so surgically designed for speed, that they don't just move forward, they tear through the laws of physics. Think about it. While most people spend their lives dreaming of luxury, style, or comfort, true enthusiasts crave something deeper, the intoxicating mix of fear and control. When you're piloting a car that could outrun a fighter jet on the runway, these cars are not vehicles anymore. They're weapons. They're statements. They are proof that money can, in fact, buy you the kind of thrill that sends shivers down your spine every time you hear the engine growl. And the thing about speed is, once you've tasted real speed, there's no going back. Your everyday commute feels like a crawl. You see other cars as obstacles. You feel like you're trapped in slow motion while the rest of the world plays in fast forward. The cars on this list are not built for everyone. They're built for the chosen few who can handle the responsibility of commanding a beast that could break records and still have power left in reserve. So buckle up mentally, not just physically, because you're about to step into a world where the slowest car on the list could still make your heart race, and the fastest? Well, let's just say it's the kind of speed that makes you question whether you're still on Earth. Number 10. Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Valkyrie isn't just a hypercar, it's a Formula One fantasy brought to the streets. Aston Martin teamed up with Red Bull Racing to create a machine that feels like it was stolen straight from the pit lane of a Grand Prix. With a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, paired with an electric motor, it produces over 1,160 horsepower. Now, 1,160 horsepower isn't just a number, it's a weapon. This car can hit 0-60 miles per hour in under 2.5 seconds, but that's not the impressive part. What makes it terrifying is the way it keeps accelerating past 200 miles per hour like it's just warming up. The aerodynamic design literally creates downforce strong enough to glue the car to the track, meaning you could take corners at speeds that would make most drivers black out. If you ever sit inside one, you'll understand. The cockpit isn't designed for comfort, it's designed for survival. Number 9. McLaren Speedtail. Forget the word car. The Speedtail is a land spaceship. With a hybrid twin-turbocharged V8 producing 1,035 horsepower, this McLaren reaches a top speed of 250 miles per hour. But here's the twisted truth. This car doesn't feel like it's accelerating. It feels like reality is bending around you. The teardrop body shape and 3-seat cockpit design, with the driver in the center, make you feel like you're piloting a stealth fighter jet. McLaren didn't make the Speedtail to compete. They made it to prove dominance. And while most people think speed is about raw numbers, the Speedtail teaches you that real speed is about stability at insane velocities. At 250 miles per hour, the world becomes a blur, and your brain struggles to keep up, yet inside the Speedtail, it's eerily calm. Number 8. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. Bugatti didn't just cross the 300 miles per hour mark, they obliterated it. This monster hit 304.77 miles per hour. And that's not just a record, it's a declaration of war against physics. The Chiron Supersport 300 Plus has an 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine pumping out 1,577 horsepower. But what's truly insane is the engineering precision. At over 300 miles per hour, the tiniest flaw in aerodynamics could mean disaster. That's why the Chiron's elongated body, called the Longtail, isn't about style, it's about survival at speeds where even air becomes a deadly obstacle. Driving one is like standing at the edge of a cliff and leaning forward, knowing the only thing keeping you alive is the engineering genius of Bugatti. Number 7. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. Koenigsegg claims the Jesko Absolut will become the fastest car in the world, targeting 330 miles per hour, and if there's one company insane enough to pull it off, it's them. This car is built with zero compromises. The 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 produces up to 1,600 horsepower on E85 biofuel. But the magic isn't just in the power, it's in the drag coefficient, an absurdly low 0.278. The Jesko Absolut slices through air like it's water, with a body so smooth that turbulence is almost non-existent. Christian von Koenigsegg himself said they'll never build a faster car because they can't imagine how it could be done. If you own one, you're basically holding a crown jewel in the kingdom of speed. Number 6. Hennessey Venom F5. Named after the most powerful tornado classification on Earth, the Venom F5 is exactly what it sounds like, a natural disaster in car form. With a twin-turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 producing 1,817 horsepower, it's aiming for a top speed of 311 miles per hour. But here's what's frightening. Hennessey built it to feel stable even above 250 miles per hour. That's like holding a loaded gun to your head and saying, "It's okay, it's safe." The Venom F5's carbon fiber body weighs just 3,000 pounds, meaning every pound is backed by over half a horsepower, numbers that make even seasoned racers' hands shake. Number 5. Rimac Nevera. This is the point where speed and silence collide. The Rimac Nevera is a Croatian-made electric hypercar with 1,914 horsepower, and unlike the roaring monsters before it, the Nevera's acceleration is almost eerily quiet. It can do 0-60 miles per hour in just 1.74 seconds, which isn't fast, it's teleportation. At its 258 miles per hour top speed, you're not listening to an engine scream, you're hearing wind tearing at the car's body. Rimac's advanced torque vectoring means each wheel is controlled individually by the computer, giving you handling precision that feels unnatural, almost like the car is reading your mind. Number 4. SSC Tuatara. The Tuatara is an American-built hypercar, claiming a verified top speed of 282.9 miles per hour in real-world conditions. Under its alien-like body is a twin-turbocharged 5.9-liter V8 producing 1,750 horsepower. SSC didn't just design it for speed, they designed it for low drag and surgical stability. At those speeds, the smallest steering input can mean life or death. The Tuatara's interior is stripped of distractions. Every detail reminds you that your job isn't to be comfortable, it's to survive piloting a missile on wheels. Number 3. Devel 16. This one isn't a car, it's a myth brought to life. Still shrouded in mystery, the Devel 16 claims numbers so insane they almost sound fake. A 12.3-liter quad-turbo V16 engine with up to 5,007 horsepower and a top speed target of 347 miles per hour. Whether or not it will actually hit those speeds in a verified run remains to be seen, but the concept alone is enough to make the automotive world lose its mind. Imagine holding the steering wheel of a machine that could, in theory, break every record in existence if your bravery matches its power. Number 2. Bugatti Bolide. The Bolide is Bugatti stripped to its rawest form, a track-focused, speed-obsessed monster. Weighing just 2,734 pounds and powered by the same W16 as the Chiron, it boasts 1,824 horsepower. It's not street legal, and that's the point. This car wasn't built to obey rules. It was built to destroy lap times and shred asphalt. Its extreme aerodynamics produce more downforce than some fighter planes, making it capable of taking turns at speeds that feel biologically impossible. If you ever get a chance to see it in motion, you'll understand it doesn't look like a car is moving. It looks like reality is skipping frames. Number 1. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. Projected record hold. Yes, it's on the list twice because in 2025, the Jesko Absolut is still the king in waiting. While the current record runs haven't officially dethroned Bugatti, Koenigsegg's numbers and simulations suggest that it will. And this is where the psychological manipulation kicks in, because it's not just about what's been done, it's about what's possible. When you own a car that has the potential to go faster than anything else on Earth, you're not just driving, you're holding a loaded history book and deciding how to write the next chapter. And there you have it, 10 machines that don't just move, they obliterate distance, rewrite physics, and turn every other car on the road into background scenery. But here's the real question, do you believe this list is final? Or do you think there's a car out there that deserves a spot, a hidden gem the world hasn't paid attention to yet? Because speed is an obsession, and obsession breeds arguments. Some of you are probably thinking, why isn't my favorite car here? Others are already typing, the Jesko Absolut hasn't even proven 330 miles per hour yet. And that's exactly why I want to hear from you. Drop your personal fastest car ever in the comments, whether it's a hypercar worth millions or the beat-up monster you've tuned in your own garage. And be honest, if someone handed you the keys to any car on this list, would you have the guts to floor it? Or would you chicken out the moment the speedometer passed 200 miles per hour? No judgment. Okay, maybe a little judgment. Your move, type it below. Let's see who's brave, who's crazy, and who's still dreaming.